And here we are.
Hello.
Hey!
Welcome, everyone. We are the Society here once again.
And
On
you're
your-
not.
On your Tuesday night to make you question your sanity. Choices, sanity, whichever. We are geeks past our peaks. They've been throwing dice together since about 1994 or 99, 90, 46, 32, whatever.
Hike.
Tonight, we are going to be tossing around dice on Low Life.
Low life.
By... Who makes that again?
Pinnacle Entertainment. It's Savage World System.
Yeah, but there's somebody in particular
No,
named
no.
Andy Hopp.
Hop.
Announcements tonight. We want to give a shout out to Zombie Jesus and his stream. If you haven't checked it out, go to our Twitch stream. Ooh, that could have been messed up real bad. And Tentacular stream.
Mm-hmm.
Check them out. They do a lot of streaming on different days of the week. All of them I don't know right offhand, but I know Sunday's one of them. And they're on our Twitch on our suggested channels. So go down to the bottom of our page, look at that, you can go right to them.
So yeah, we are playing Low Life, The Rise of the Lowly. It is by Andy Hopp. It's for the Savage World System, put out by Pinnacle Entertainment. And this game is freaking awesome. I love it. It's hilarious. I always describe it as a post-apocalyptic Mad Max world. If it was created by the Muppets, Ren and Stimpy, and Monty Python.
Mm-hmm.
So how do bennies work, Dale?
Well, I'll get to that.
Okay.
So yeah, these bennies are actually from an old game. If anybody from the 90s, I think it's 90s or 2000s. There used to be a game called Knucklebones, and you collect these little critter things. And then you'd roll them, and it was kind of like a cross between jacks and marbles, try and knock the other ones out of the circle. But they were
trying
just
to make things better.
crazy-looking little characters, and I
It's what we...
collected them because I was like, these are awesome.
Well, our daughter did.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I stole them.
And then you still...
So, but then when we started playing Low Life and we knew they used bennies, I'm like, oh, I have the perfect Low Life bennies. So that's what we're using for bennies. Bennies are...
God, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Bennies are kind of like fate ships from Deadlands, a little bit different. You can spend bennies to negate wounds, make rerolls, that kind of thing. So, you got one of every dice because of your stats and your abilities and all that, but you always have a 6-sider, a wild die. So I might roll a 6-sider and an 8-sider. And if they both come up ones, snake eyes, you just critically failed. And how about everybody give a quick introduction to your character while I eat birthday cake.
Let the birthday girl go
Happy
first.
birthday, sweetie.
You want me to go first?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I am playing Scoitch McGoigan. That's all you need to know.
You're going to pass cake through your nose. Quit.
You want to describe what race you are?
I suppose, if you want me to get... She is a marshmallow. It's a kind of a squishy person because this is a billion gazillion years after the major flush, so we're not humans anymore. We have trash that's taken over the world, so I'm a marshmallow, and I am a warrior, and I am delicious and buoyant.
Yeah.
So.
And if you get caught on fire,
We're talking about your character.
you get armor.
Oh.
You got a
My new
picture.
boyfriend.
You got a picture of Scoitch, don't you?
Yeah, but...
Bobby's dating everybody again.
There's my picture
Hi, Shay
that I
Bay.
drew of Scoitch.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
Your daughter's here, by the way.
Oh, hello. Hello, Rebellion.
Well, I guess I'll go next. I'm HoHo JoJo, and I'm a creamphillian. I'm a bounty hunter. I'm very vicious. I wear armor, and I can't count. And I have this gigantic maul, which is 10 times bigger than myself. Whenever
Maul, not ball.
Oh, maul! I'm so sorry, but when I grab it, I get intimidation.
And I feel for some reason, I feel more confident when I've got my big warhammer and very intimidating, and I really crush skulls, but I can't count. Yep, that's me.
And he is
How's it
the
going?
shortest one of the group.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm like teeny tiny. But as long as I have my hammer, it's fine, because if I put it down...
This little guy.
Dennis?
Greetings. I'm Shnagyorth Flogmeester. I am a Bodal,
Fizz rep
which
properly.
means I am made up of extraneous bits and mismatched pieces of human DNA. I got one breast. I've got a head full of purple penises, and I have a. Unfortunately, my cosmetic stuff here is failing on me today. I've got a red hand off my chin, so
The red right hand.
trying to be on there and successfully falling off. So you would just have to imagine that it's there. I'm a holy roller, and I proselytize for the coming of the Humans. You better watch out. Be on the right side, or you'll get squished.
My character is Jitters.
Oh, did I put the light in the frame? Whoops, sorry.
I'm a taint, which means I'm half animal, half vegetable. I am actually half avocado and half African. Aye. That is Jitters.
Aye.
I am shaky, I am mean, and I have telekinesis.
Oh, she sounds vicious.
Also, you also smell bad, don't you? Aren't
Yeah.
you stinky?
Yes.
I think she's going to fit in just fine.
Pretty much.
Holy crap.
At least Rob.
Well, my name is Longface Ouchie Fingers Gurgur.
Nene.
Nene. Yep. I'm a tisn't, which I ain't tisn't this and I ain't tisn't that. I'm a little bit of tisn't this and that. He is a horse-headed creature with bare legs and arms, with a horse head and a raptor fin. So, and he is a Priceacorn,
What's a price of corn?
a buccaneer.
Oh,
I
okay. That's in the book. So
know.
You don't claim
idea
that.
how these books
Can't
are
claim
written.
that one. No,
That's
that one
Andy's fault.
Yeah,
all
that's
Andy's fault.
awesome.
Why is Belle terrified? Probably from you.
Jitters. Nah.
Good Lord, I'm terrified. So yes, real quick, as Bobby described, this is a bazillion years after the Flush, the Great Flush, which the Earth was hit with numerous cataclysms, alien invasions, natural disasters, World War III, all in one day. And it basically flushed everything away.
I'm not going to say it.
So it flushed everything away, and there's a bazillion years later, and the meek have inherited the Earth, which means these characters have arisen from the trash that was left behind. So, yeah. So a bodal is remnants of human DNA that have been cobbled together. Tisnts, like Rob, are just pieces of animals that have been put together.
Fused together for some reason.
Nobody knows where they come from. They do believe there's a source of energy called the primordial soup kitchen.
Yep.
It puts them together because you guys, Tisnts wake up fully grown, fully intelligent, with a full diaper and no knowing of where you came from, but you have an ear tag. So
A full diaper.
yeah,
Okay.
That's why I'm stanky.
Filled it myself.
taints, same thing, animal and vegetable. And then we've got creamfillions, which are sentient hostess snack cakes.
Sentient Twinkies.
What's a snack cake?
Hey, you, my friend.
Oh,
And marshmallows are a distant cousin of theirs.
yeah. What the hell? She's a wizard.
The mallow
I'm
marched
hungry.
off.
Oh, well.
And then I do have a character, if I ever get to play this. He's an NPC right now. Fwoschnozzle. He is a croach, which is basically a little cockroach dude. He is a giggity gigger. There are these things in the world, these little triangular, odd-shaped, weird little things that move around, fly around, called giggities. And what he does is he can actually summon them and then send them out. And if say, one of them touches Mike's character, I might get the skill intimidation for a while when it comes back and touches me. So I have to touch my giggities, sometimes inappropriately, but that's beside the point. So a giggity gigger, that's what he does.
Oh, the point.
Giggity.
All along was consensual.
Yeah.
That coming from the guy with a head full of penises.
Yeah.
If you notice in the picture, I had to draw the little censored bars everywhere.
Right.
Like, I don't think I better draw that. So, but anyway, that's our crew, our heap, as they are known.
Heap.
And
Yeah.
we are going to start the new story, which is called Birthday Present Panic. So you guys are all sitting around a suds midden, probably in the city of Flume, which is kind of your home base recently. So you guys are sitting around the bar, and after a little bit, there's somebody that comes into the bar. It's a little worm, spelled YRM, and as he comes in, he seems to be looking for someone. Are you guys paying attention to the door? Do you want to just roll to see if you notice this guy, or
Where the hell are
What's
we?
in the door?
yeah, a suds midden, which is a bar, a tavern.
Oh.
So
I'll roll to see if I notice.
okay, so anybody who wants to roll can use notice.
My notice is at a D6.
Okay, so you're going to roll a d6,
Mhm.
and then you're going to take another die that looks different, and that's going to be your wild die.
Which-
And you'll roll that with it.
Doesn't matter which one?
No, doesn't matter. As long as you can differentiate between...
Well, I'll use a D20 then.
No,
No,
it's a D6.
It has to be a
Oh.
d6. It can-
Oh!
Okay, now in this game, your target number is always 4. If you roll an 8, it's a raise.
Okay.
They don't count raises beyond that, unless you roll something ridiculous and it ends up being super
Like
humorous
40,000
or
or
cool.
something. Right.
Like if you were to roll 36, I'd be like, all right, let's do something.
Okay, so now that, yeah. Mhm.
Okay, so everybody...
For purpose of illustration, I do not have the notice.
Okay, so you are going to roll this trait that it's attached to, smarts.
Smarts.
Same thing, wild die and whatever your smarts is.
Smarts, okay. D6 and a D6.
But you are going to be to -2 to both of them.
Because you don't have the skill.
Yeah. Okay, so you
Actually,
did not-
I got a minus and a 1
Yep. No,
as a result.
Yeah.
So is that a botch?
no, as long only when
okay.
you roll natural snake eyes.
Oh, natural snake eyes.
Natural.
If because your modifiers you're below or they both equal 1.
Okay.
All right. So how many people made their notice? Okay, how many?
The hell's in my drink?
I drank her vomit again.
Is this your puke? Oh, good. You had broccoli.
Oh, Lord.
We just ate.
Yeah, I know, broccoli.
So now it looks like HoHo's drinking like spinach bisque or something. Like,
Is it cold?
Boink. Hey, look at that.
put a hair on your chest.
yeah.
Proved it. Better have
Give me a
another.
glass of warm milk.
So anybody who noticed it sees this worm come in, and he's actually surprisingly well dressed.
Have some cake, please.
You and you, well, you two haven't seen it, but you recognize this worm. And
Oh, you're going to eat.
Jib.
Ah,
Oh yeah, that's another
deal with
thing
him.
about Scoitch is her accent is so thick that nobody can understand her.
yeah,
What? I drank it. There's none left for you.
Jib,
how did I get a 4?
What?
Jib.
Oh, it's that little dude. That little heap that works for that rustler.
I don't know.
yep.
I still got a bruise.
You have the dent in your helmet. That
Yeah.
says, Love Snottz.
Yeah, right here, Snottz.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
You don't need a fork?
Not a fork, just a cake.
you guys recognize this
That's
as
a D4.
Jeeves the
Okay.
worm. He is the butler of a hork, a very large hork who's very battle oriented, and his name is Snottz McDump. And a hork is kind of like an orc. They're very warlike. They're very tribal, and they're also made of snot and mucus.
Yay.
Hork. So that's why they look that way. But Jeeves comes in. Jeeves is looking nervous. Not like he never looks nervous. The way you met him was he was very nervous. But he's like, no, I don't really have time for that.
He looks nervous.
I bet he ate the bacon cheddar haggis soup.
Oh, Lord, did you eat that?
No. I'm not insane.
Oh, all right.
No. I need.
A hug. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, squeeze the worm. It's always good.
You just hug Jeeves, and he's like, oh, this is rather nice. You're squishy. So am I.
Yeah, all right, that's pretty good.
Double the score.
Well, yes, excuse me. I need help. My master has ordered a birthday present, and it's been stolen, and I need to get it retrieved. Would you be willing to help?
Of
Sure.
course,
Yeah.
of course, yes.
Clams? Oh, yes. We'll pay you whatever the expenses are.
Yeah.
Of course.
Maybe you can dent the other helmet.
Well, we could if you wish.
Oh, sweet.
Maybe you could take it off this time.
Yeah. Doesn't he do like wrestling or something too?
No, he's just a warrior for hire.
Oh, yeah.
Mercenary.
Oh.
So he says, yes, Mr. McDump has ordered a pet. We went in search of a birthday present, and he picked out this pet that he really fell in love with instantly. And he wanted to have it delivered on his birthday, which is today. His party is later this evening. The delivery driver has been jumped, and someone has taken his pet fancy slog.
I was getting ready to ask what it was.
It's a slog dog.
Oh.
And if you look at the picture, you can see him holding his
Slog dog.
soon to be acquired newly pet.
A slog dog.
Jeeves probably actually holds that picture up like a drawing of it. And he's like, yes, he had this picture taken. He fell instantly in love with Miss Priss.
Well, I could understand that.
He doesn't have any idea that she's been captured. If he did, he would probably lay waste to half of Flume out of anger. I know.
Where did this occur? Where can we find the delivery guy?
Well, it actually happened the town over.
Mm-hmm.
But the town of Spilk. It's
Spilk.
Spilk.
Spilk?
It's a few hours away, so I don't know if you have horses or a way to get there
I don't know.
quicker.
What do you mean?
Well, you could rent a hoopty from Ogle Crapwaffle. He's a weirdo. If you do see him about this vehicle, you could go ahead and rent it and tell him that Snott's McDump will be paying for the vehicle.
Okay.
Well, I would appreciate it if you could. His party's in the next few hours. So.
Oh,
Better
all right,
leave
yeah.
now then, huh?
Hey, what's your boss like other than this dog? Does he like other stuff?
Well, he likes killing. He likes maiming. He likes dismembering.
Sounds like a great guy.
Hey, maybe we can capture one of these guys that kidnapped his dog, and you can kill him for...
That would be an excellent birthday present for us.
Yeah, so we got to capture him alive if possible.
At least one.
All right.
You don't want to make too much of a mess.
Yeah.
After the cake.
Get over the cake and everything. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, all right.
I'd rather him actually get to blow out his candles than drench them with jugular blood.
If you asked him that,
No, but it's such a mess. I like to keep things tidy.
all right.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll just go find this.
Yes,
Weirdo.
His shop, his shop is down in the center of Flume. You can't miss it.
All right. Okay.
So he thanks you all and tells you, "Don't worry. If you don't arrive at the birthday party, he'll know you're all dead, and he'll be joining you in death soon because Master McDump will kill me."
Yeah, we'll just keep a face nice and warm for you.
That sounds good. Yep. We will all be of the dang,
Of the day.
which are the undead of low life. All right. So
Met some of them. We met some of them.
Of the danged, yeah.
Yep. Dead on their feet.
the cream coiffer, vampire Twinkie. That guy was so funny.
That was fun.
It was a fun game.
If you want to know what that was about, check back on our
YouTube channel, yep.
On the playlist. Low Life.
Low Life playlist. Follow all the storylines up till now.
So okay, so you guys finish up your drinks and take your drink with you, the to-go cup.
It's just called taking it. It's really all it is.
Yeah, it's just
Not a to go. She just won't let go of it. I ain't fighting you.
So you grab your drinks and head out the door and start walking to the center of Flume. Mm-hmm. Flume is kind of like, to us, it would be kind of like New York or Chicago, some big hub of a city. One thing to remember about low life is...
Size doesn't matter.
Yeah, size doesn't matter. Neither do measurements.
No.
So you'll pass buildings that look like actual buildings. You'll pass a building that looks like a big old metal lunchbox. You'll pass a building that looks like a shoe. You'll pass buildings made out of plungers and sticks tied together with twine and dental floss. So this world, everything's different. So, and he's like, you could say, well, it's about 6 yorts that way. A yort can be anything from an inch to a yard. So it doesn't really matter. So just the way they do things here. So you travel for a few yorts and eventually you get to the center of town. It's pretty bustling. And you do see a sign that says Ogle's Inventions. Vehicles of specialty. So you can get across the busy intersection and go over there.
Better hurry, we're gonna get killed.
Be all Frogger like.
It is like Frogger. You do see most of the low life conveyances are animal drawn, usually by slogs, which are like big, fuzzy looking.
Orange and moving torgs.
Yeah, Shubs and Torgs got roasted that day, I can tell you. They're like big fuzzy slugs, caterpillars, look like Muppets. They just do the slime trail. Some of them don't. They just kind of
Some of them pick up the
inch their
slime
way
trails of
along.
other ones.
You do see some wagons, rickshaws. Some are actually pulled by other peeps. You hire a guy he's your driver, your engine. So a lot of traffic on the street. You get over to his shop, and you notice it's got like Ogles. Looks like a pair of glasses above it, or like around it, like it's wearing glasses. And as you kind of go in the shop, ding, ding, ding.
Right in the ding ding.
Yeah, it looks like a garage. There's a shop here, and then there's a big open area, and in there is it looks like a warehouse, but there's all kinds of vehicles in there. So you don't see anybody around right off.
Hey! Hey!
There's a
Oh,
bell on the desk that says ring for service, but you start yelling.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
I'll go up and hit the bell.
No, I have to with my long fingers. Ding,
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
ding, ding. Ding.
Up from behind the counter, you actually see on an elevator.
You scared me.
So he comes up and he's like, "Can I help you?"
Hello, glasses. I mean, what's her name?
Ogle
Ogle.
Crap Waffle.
Oh,
Mr. Waffle.
hello, Mr. Crap Waffle.
Hello.
We would like to, what were we doing again? We're wanting to fight.
No.
We'd like to fight you.
We're to investigate
Starts
the disappearance of the birthday slog for Snott's McDump.
Oh, McDump.
Yeah, this is a life or death situation. Our lives will be dead if we don't get this thing.
Oh, somebody stole something from Snott's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
The
cute little
the
poodle.
delivery fellow got jumped in the next town over as he was
Yeah.
getting it, and so
you need to
we-
get there in a hurry.
we need.
He gets off, walks behind the counter, and he's like, "Follow me." And he walks over to that thing that's covered by a big tarp. And he's like, are you planning on renting this?
Sure.
All right.
What's that mean?
Well, that means you pay for it.
Not McDump.
Oh, he's going to pay for it?
Yeah, he's paying for it.
All right. How do I know?
Well, we can just pay for it and he pays us back.
Well, his worm told us to tell you that.
Butler Jeeves.
Jeeves.
How do I know that you actually know Snott's McDump? Oh, you see the 4 knuckle dents in his helmet which says "Love Snott's." He's like, "Oh, you have met Snott's."
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is my new invention. I call it the driveless wagon. And he takes the tarp and he flips it off.
I was going to do the same thing.
Good one. That's for you because you're the one who did it.
Gotta go.
I always hated that tarp.
We're not married.
No. He whips the tarp off of the wagon, and
Whip
you
it good.
see what looks like a sled, like a big dog sled kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it has like coverings on it, and it has big fins that come off the end, like a big 59 caddy.
Yes.
And it's got like pinstriping and a little bit of a flame job on what would be the hood. It's got lanterns for headlights. They look like giant flashlights that have been just taped to the hood.
Oh, Thorn showed up.
And oh hey, how's
Hey,
it going?
Thorn.
Hi, Thorn.
Probably forever ago, but
Yeah, what can go wrong?
yeah.
So you notice there are no slogs or anything tied up to it, but you do hear some movement under the hood.
Oh, look.
You go over and lift the hood, and he's like, oh, yeah, that's the engine. Even though they don't drive the thing, they power it. You see little hamster wheels with slogs in them. Mm-hmm. It's like the slog is in the wheel, and then on for the axle of the wheel they're in is a little rod hanging with a little piece of cake. So, trying to get to the cake. Trying to run to the cake, and it's like powering. And he's like, yeah, and if you want it to stop, all you got to do is hit this button on the dashboard. And you hit the button, and the cake actually just kind of retreats into a little compartment. And the slog just... Oh. So yeah, if you guys want to try it out, that'd be great. Let me know how it works. It should get you to spilk pretty quick, faster than walking.
Okay, can I just go ahead and jump in the driver's seat?
Sure.
All right, we're ready to rock.
All right. Well, before you go anywhere, let me open the garage door.
Okay. Important safety tip.
He goes over and basically pulls the rope. The garage door goes up. You see the street ahead of you. There's an intersection out there, but it's too busy right now. And he's like, all right, let me know how it works. If it blows up and I don't hear from you in 2 days, then I'll figure you're dead.
Okay, that's a
Come
pretty good
looking for the
assumption.
wreckage. Where are you headed again?
Your mom.
Silk.
Hey, my mom lives in Silk. How'd you know?
Hey, it's great. You want to
just
come
guessed.
along and see your mommy?
No, not at all.
All right. You want
Not in this case.
anything from your mom?
No.
Does
Her love.
it make any sounds when you step on the pedal or anything?
Does it squeak?
No.
Does it have a horn?
It sounds like a squeaky wheel. Yeah.
Which is the wheel. The
The wheel's going.
forward.
Is there a horn?
Well, I guess I could put one on real quick.
Might be a good idea.
All right.
Auga! Auga!
If we find that
got
recipe in the WD-40 again, will it make it go faster?
Yeah, you drank it last time.
Wait. So you're in the driver's seat. There's like bench seats.
Get my goggles down.
Yeah. So who's up front and who's in the back seat? And there is what looks like a raised seat in the back between the fins.
Oh, like a little.
That'll be me.
Okay, you're gonna take that. Okay, you get back there, and it looks like a swivel chair. And there's like a lever in front of you with a big red button. So he's like, all right, hit the road. Let me know what you find out and how it works.
Put my hammer down. Thanks a lot.
He's like, oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
So you
step on
step
that.
on the
horn.
gas, and the hood is kind of like only covering part of it, so you guys can see the engine.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the wheels, the little pieces of cake come
I
out.
want to be surprised.
Bink, and the slogs are like, ooh! They start moving in that squeaking wheel, that kind of rattling noise.
Yeah.
It sounds like a roller coaster. Basically, it starts to move.
Yeah.
And it's going pretty quick. So
I got the
you pull
horn.
out.
Start
Yeah.
I am the horn.
Yes. Yeah.
Gotta squeeze her.
Ow, 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 ow.
Hey guys,
She barks at people.
hey guys, you hear me from over here?
Yeah.
There's a big
What?
There's a big red button right in front of me.
Oh, hit it.
I said, you want me to hit it?
Yeah.
Can I hit it?
Told us to hit.
Yes.
You didn't say anything about the red button.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, screw it. Let's find out what it does.
Okay.
Who is in the passenger seat?
I guess that's me.
That's him.
That's you?
It
Yeah.
must have been he was
When
squeezing
she
it.
says there's a big red button back here, you see a big orange button and a big green button in front of you on the dashboard.
Hey, I got an orange and a green one.
I'll look around.
There is a really cool little circular thing that you can put your drink in.
Ah, screw you guys. I got a.
Oh, shit.
I pull a bottle out.
That's so awesome.
Pretty much. All right, so you guys pull out into traffic, and Scoitch, do you have driving?
I've got the animal rank, the beast puncher. That gives me something.
Does boating work?
I have sailing.
Go into the river, you could do it.
+2 riding.
Okay, All right, I'll tell you what. You don't have driving, so
No, I don't. I was like,
it'll
do
be
any of it?
unskilled check, but instead of -2, because you have beast puncher,
puncher.
and you're used to riding, it negates that -2. So just make a smarts check,
Just make a smart check.
or I think it's actually agility for driving. I believe.
Okay.
And then roll your. Don't forget your spade.
Yeah. Okay. And it's always 4. I got a 7.
Ooh, nice. So you pull out into traffic, and you're like barking at people. Cars and
he would stop squeezing me.
slogs and wagons are kind of like moving off to the side as you kind of pull through.
Out of the
You
way!
manage to go right through the intersection. There's maybe one little fender bender back there. But you hit the road, and you know you're on the road out of Flume, heading in the right direction to Silk. You grab that lever and push the button. Okay. You feel the chair like lift and drop again, and up behind you, like the fins. From inside the fins, you see 2 long things. 2x4s, barrels, you don't know what they are. They kind of lock in place, rotate up over you, and they're pointing this way over everybody's heads. And the joystick actually extends and unfolds in the middle, and it looks like a little crosshairs. And as you look, there are tubes, look like big radiator hoses that go from the back of these barrels on this rig down into under the passengers, like up front somewhere.
I think this is a weapon of some sort, like some sort of radiator bazooka thing.
Yeah.
I got crosshairs.
When the crosshairs comes out, you notice there are 2 little like handles kind of fall out of the side, so they're like this. It looks like a periscope, and there are little buttons on each side.
Sweet.
On each handle. So you sit there like this. It's almost like a periscope, but when you move, you're on that swivel seat, and the whole thing follows you.
Well, keep there. I don't know how many shots we got.
I won't shoot him just yet.
Oh.
Unless I see a weird armadillo.
So I got.
That thing's
Everyone's around here's a weird armadillo.
You guys pass a guy on the street who's an armadillo tizzin. What?
Don't worry, sir. You don't look weird. I'd date you.
Combs his pompadour over. I know. I'm gorgeous.
I hate your ties.
Call me later.
All right, so you guys head out.
I got an orange and a green one.
Yeah, there's an orange and a green one.
There's an orange and a green. Should I touch it? Push them both at the same time. Oh, all right.
Push both at the same time? Yeah. Okay. So you're driving along on these sleds.
Impossible.
On these, like, sled skis. All of a sudden, the whole thing ratchets up about 3 feet, and the skids, like the sleds, break apart and wrap around these 2 axles, and it's wheels now.
Oh.
So it lifts up, these axles pop out, and the ski rims just kind of break in half and wrap around each rim, and now you're on wheels.
Oh.
And it's kind of up in the air. It's jacked. It's a jacked hoopty.
Yeah.
So basically it's
Like off-road.
Off-road.
Sweet.
Wow. Hit.
And at the same time you do that, you do notice that the back end is belching really foul-smelling smoke.
Did you fart?
I'll let go of the one. Which one? The orange first.
The orange first?
Yeah.
They
Oh.
ski.
Whoever
So
smelled
green.
it dealt it.
Green.
Good Lord.
The gas cuts off.
All right. Green is the fart. All right. It farts when you hit the green button. It's because it feels better with all that out of it.
Right.
And then
How much cake?
All that cake poop.
orange is for off-roading. Why orange? I don't know. Maybe that's some sort of cultural thing. Is that a human thing?
Who, man?
Rednecks did it all the time.
Yep.
This monkey thing would know. Pretty sure she's eating some humans.
I'm sorry. I just thought of it now that you're talking about this. Just so you know, I made those buttons up on the fly.
Okay.
So when you hit the orange button, you hear. So you're like, what is it? Is that a cultural thing?
Yeah.
Dennis.
Those sloth guys are in a whole heap of trouble.
I don't know.
So yeah, you're on the road, and eventually it looks like the road, the what you would consider paved, is kind of disappearing, and you're going to be on grass. Like, so you might wanna do the off-road. Jackson, and when it does, everybody in their seats is like,
Whoa.
do that. The wheels come up, and now it's a little bit smoother sailing.
Hey, my bottle didn't fly out.
Little warning, please.
You notice it's got big, heavy-duty bed springs, so it's like.
I'm up at the seat of smooth sailing. Mine going out.
She's up there like the Titanic.
Hanging out the front of it.
The wind's going through your fur.
So you guys travel along, and you get to see up on the horizon something that looks like a bunch of buildings coming into view. This city is not near as big as Flume. Spilk is maybe about 20 buildings. Most of them gathered around a center. A few outlying like houses or farmhouses maybe, but probably just houses. And as you get closer, you see, "Welcome to Spilk." And it's just kind of handwritten on a big board.
Where the milk isn't.
Yeah. Don't cry over it. It's Spilk.
Come on. Where is it? Where is it?
All right, the throat. So, you guys get to the city of Spilk, or the town of Spilk. As you get into town, you do see the town proper and some buildings that are identified. It looks like there's a general store. It looks like there's a couple suds middens, which are taverns. You do see a jailhouse. You do see a hospital. And
Hospital?
Let's check that out first.
Okay.
A hospital?
Yep.
You point out the hospital. So pull up in front of that. There's some parking spots. It's got a little parking lot.
Why are we at the hospital?
Here, put the cake away.
Because the driver got accosted.
What?
The delivery guy
Delivering the
got
gift.
attacked. He's recovering in town.
Oh, that's right.
So when you get there, all you got to do is push the button to turn it off. And the cake goes away and the slog's all.
I'm going
I'm
to give the slog a piece of cake.
Huh?
Yes, we'll give the slogs a piece of cakes.
She rips the engine compartment open, pulls out a piece of cake, and
He said there was lots of cake in there.
Yeah.
So give the slog some.
How are you
You
gonna
did
get
good.
it? Because it's not exposed. How are you going to get
Take it apart. Do it.
The cake's not exposed.
The horseman's
No, the
whispering to
cake
her.
is inside. Their wheels are kind of covering it. You'd have to take.
It's all right.
Oh.
It's all right, little
Well, you can get to the slug.
I'm going
right?
to put it in neutral.
Okay.
Press on the pedal so the cake comes out.
Oh, there is no neutral.
Well, I'm going to make it.
There's stuff in the cafeteria.
I'll hold the back wheel.
Is there somebody
Yeah,
selling
yeah.
cake around here?
I'll hold it up.
Well, there's a general store and there's a suds midden.
And the
I'll
hospital.
go get some.
Hold it. The hospital has a cafeteria. We can grab some applesauce.
Oh, yeah.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, find a nurse or doctor on duty at the hospital.
Okay. Yeah, you walk into the lobby.
We need a nurse or doctor.
In a
We
cafeteria.
only have nurses or doctors. We don't have a nurse or doctor.
Oh.
Yeah, the nurse at the station or the desk is a Bodil. So
Sister!
No.
Yes. We were told that there was a delivery man who got accosted and his package or
He got
that he was-
accosted in his
that he
package.
was delivering got stolen from him and that he was hurt. So was he freaking brought here?
yes, there is a delivery driver here at the hospital.
Yes. Good.
Here he was in some sort of accident or almost robbed.
Yes. That would be him.
Oh, okay.
Almost
Can you
robbed.
speak with him, please?
Almost
I
robbed?
heard he was almost robbed or something, but I don't know the particulars.
He did get robbed.
Oh, he did.
Well, we represent his delivery person.
The Lollipop Guild?
Yeah. And we're here to see where his package is.
Well, it should be with him in the room, I would think.
Well, we have to see his package. He'll have to show it to
The
us.
doctor's already looked at that, but if you want to take a peek too,
What was your doctor's opinion of the package? Did it
just
lick
laughed.
him?
I don't know.
He just laughed. But it's supposed to be really cute. Did it lick him and it's like do tricks and stuff?
Lick him and do tricks.
Well, that's why I heard it can like lay down, play dead.
I walk past you, pat
does
you
that all
on
the
top
time,
of your
I'm
head, and say, which room is he in?
Sometimes it barks.
Does it? That's pretty neat. And speak,
It's
little
not
buddy.
house trained.
Come on, speak.
Which room is he in?
Second floor, 212.
Second floor,
I know if you
212.
push his brown button, it spins.
Who doesn't?
Is there a gift shop with some
there's-
long balloons? I'll farm some balloon animals to
Is
cheer
there
them up.
stairs?
That's a great idea.
Great.
There's stairs.
Is there a
Which way?
Oh, she points them out, and you see stairs.
Thank you,
at the end
sister.
of the hall.
May the humans bless you.
Sure, thank you.
Is there a gift shop?
This way, guys.
Must be from
Wait, she's
Minnesota.
got to get a gift shop.
Yeah, or the surgical room. They got scalpels in there.
That's a good gift.
Yeah.
The nurse is like, well, there is a gift room, souvenir shop right over.
Oh, you have leftovers when you're done?
Yeah.
Souvenirs?
Well, not from the patients. Well,
Oh.
maybe some of their stuff if they die.
Okay.
So
Let's
you
get
rid
him
of their
something
stuff
nice
in the
and butter
gift
him
shop?
up. You're
That's kinda
right.
messed
We
up.
should do that. That will be very nice.
I thought being a price
Don't you
equipment
think
was
so? We
bad.
should get him something nice
I went
for
to the
his
wrong-
room for
wrong-
recovery?
Career.
Oh, yeah. I love these deep meaning conversations we have together. They're wonderful.
Meanwhile, as I get up to the
Exactly.
second floor,
Smells like broccoli.
Well, we're going to the gift shop and get him something nice.
So who is going to the gift shop?
Me.
You?
Just her. Oh,
Are you guys going to? The
Yeah,
gift
we're
shop?
going
Gift
together.
shop.
You guys are going to the stairs.
I'm going to the stairs.
Okay. The guys in the stairs, you're gonna head down to the hall, go up the stairs. It'll take you a minute to find room 211. So I'll get back, or 212. So I'll get back to you guys. You two.
211, 212, whatever it takes.
220, 221.
yeah, the numbers don't make any difference.
So what? You guys walk over to the gift shop, and it's a nice little gift shop. Lots of little doodads and widgets, and
Dude dads and dude moms.
thingamabobs and things like that in there.
Oh, look, there's a teddy bear with a ripped arm. Is it half off?
Beware the thingamajiggers.
The lady behind the counter looks like a croach, and she's got the antenna and the big eyes. She's like, I suppose it's price as marked.
Okay.
We don't really give discounts. It's already priced as we would price it normally.
How much is it? How much is it?
I don't know.
It looks like it's 12 clams.
12 clams.
Oh,
Is that a lot?
Lot, yeah, really.
Can I try and persuade her into making it cheaper?
You can try.
For 60
I got
clams.
a 5.
That's nice. It's smart. Price is marked.
All right.
Now I can interest you in the ripped off arm of the teddy bear for 2 clams. It's right here.
Oh,
Yeah.
give her the arm.
Yeah, so he can beat somebody with it.
You defend himself in the future.
There you go.
All right, we'll get that.
It's that big. It's a teddy bear arm.
Yeah, all right.
At him as a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good idea.
You beast.
Do you got cake?
Do we have cake?
Yeah.
No. But we do have cake pans. You could make a cake.
No, we don't need
If I knew
that.
you were coming.
What? Do you actually have a weapon?
Do
Wait, I'm
I
not
have
there,
a
never
weapon?
Yes.
I don't have a weapon.
Okay.
I work in a hospital.
All right.
The
Do you?
lollipop girl
Did
wants
you
to
want to
see
do the
his
balloon animal thing?
Yeah, you got
Lollipop Bill
balloons.
wants to see his package. It was wrapped in a bow.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not talking about the
Blue
round
ribbon.
ones. The long ones that the clowns use, and I can make funky.
Yeah, like in your nightmares.
God, it's creepy.
I'm sorry, Anastasia, with that long middle thing. The clowns use. Okay, anyway. The nurse is calling for security. I think they have weapons.
Okay. No, we'll get the teddy bear arm, and then she wants the balloons.
Long balloons.
All right. How many would you like?
I don't know.
3.
3.
Doesn't.
All right.
How much is that?
1 clam each.
I'll pay for it.
I got the bear arm.
Alrighty. Alright.
What about, is the air sold separately?
No, I supply the air.
Oh, well, I'm glad you got that manufacturing ability.
I'm not talking from here.
press that brown button.
Pull my finger.
You're welcome.
See the picture of that thing? Okay, so you guys have obliterated the gift shop. Upstairs in room 212, you finally find 212, and the door's closed. There's a couple doctors and nurses in the halls coming out of the doors. Nobody's at this room. One of the doctors kind of glances over. Says, "Oh, can I help you?"
I'm here to see the delivery driver that got accosted.
Oh, yes. He's doing quite well, actually. He's in room 212.
Thank you.
Yes. Are you friends, or...
About to be.
Oh, what'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh, we're nothing.
I'm the clown, the stinky clown.
So he opens the door and you three go on in. And in the bed, you see the delivery driver. He's doing all right. This is an UFO, which is one of the aliens that was left from the Great Flush. So they're all descended from aliens. So they're like, oh, he's doing fine. He looks like that in the face. He's got the sling. He's got both legs in casts suspended and like a huge bandage over here. Looks like he's almost dead at first. And you're like, oh, he's doing fine. He's like, oh, hey, I got visitors. And he kind of looks over and he's like, hello, do I know you?
No, but you're about to.
Great.
Especially me, I'm the entertainer.
You're not there.
You're not there yet.
You're down there
You're
practicing.
filling balloons.
We were sent by Jeeves to assist with the recovery and future
What happened to his
completion
dog?
of the delivery of Miss Prissy.
Oh, yeah. Miss Priss.
Miss Priss.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, I hope you get her back, because otherwise Mr. McDump is going to be furious.
How'd you lose it?
Yeah.
Exactly what happened, please.
Well,
How did you fumble this?
I didn't fumble it. I was attacked.
You surely could have done something.
He did. He ended up looking like this.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got beat up. Well, there were 7 of them,
Oh.
if that makes a difference. But no, you're right. I should have done something. I should have sacrificed my life, but I didn't.
Well, maybe next time.
Yeah. We'll do it next time.
Where did this happen? Did you see where they went?
Yes.
And did you, what were they?
Okay. Just outside of town, if you keep going on through town, I'm assuming you came from Flume. Mm-hmm. Just keep heading through Spilk, and not far out, you'll see a crossroads. That's where I was coming from. Because I had to pick up his pet in another town farther that way. And I was going to travel through Spilk to get to Flume, and before I got here, that's where they jumped me.
Okay, so
At the
that was the crossroads on the other side of Spilk from Broom.
It'll be the first crossroads you come to, and they went that way. He points like that way. They took that fork into the asparagus forest.
Uh-huh.
It's a real thing, I swear.
Oh man, it's gone from bad to
What were they-
worse.
what they were they equipped with, weapons wise, or did they have rides, or
No, they were mostly, they did have some slogs. They were riding. There were 7 of them, and I think they had 4 slogs that they were riding. They were all, they look like him. Tisn't.
Might be my old crew.
So they were pretty mean. They really wanted that dog, and I said I couldn't because it don't belong to Snottz McDump. The one guy said, I don't care. I know somebody richer than him. And then he punched me in the face, and then they all started to beat me up as they took Miss Priss and ran off. That was about an hour ago, and that's the way they headed.
We better get moving. That could end up being food for somebody.
One thing I did notice is they weren't mean just to me. They were kind of mean to their slogs, like whipping them and stuff. I thought it was pretty rude.
Yeah, I shouldn't whip a slog.
Especially with them being Tisnts, you'd think that
We
would
should
be
give them all cake.
kind of their kin almost. But whatever.
Right.
What do I know?
I wish it.
We'll kill him for you.
Now we'll turn him into slog bait, but whatever. So, okay. And what was your name?
Just then, you two walk in the room.
Happy birthday!
Jesus, you scared me.
It's like, it's not my birthday.
Oh, all right. Oh, it's on you. Happy birthday.
And
Scoitch is like, pop.
That was an IV bag is the weird part.
No, that was a colostomy bag.
Oh, no.
You look terrible. Looks like you're looking better, but I got something for you. I got some balloons put together, and it's a giant flower. A very special kind of flower.
Yeah, if you inhale it, you'll probably die.
Fire flower.
The corpse flower.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
corpse flower. Whatever you do, don't punch this thing unless you're really in an emergency.
Right, and here's your teddy bear arm with a vicious weapon at the end. So you pop them.
Little tiny thing, man.
With a toothpick or something.
Yeah, now when your enemy is close, you pop the balloons. And now you'll be protected forever.
It's the special magic fart flower.
Yep.
Yeah, you should have seen how she filled those balloons. Boy, oh boy, I'm gonna need therapy.
Great.
Well, you have a great and pleasant recovery.
Sleep
too.
well.
You
Thanks
too.
for the visit.
We'll let you know what we find out.
You guys leave, and
Yep, I'll tie his balloons up on the side of the bed.
well, you go to look for him. You're like, where? He's like, oh, I already took care of him.
Well,
I'm a dementalist. That's what UFOs do. I can use powers to move things. So,
oh,
I got him. Don't worry about it.
okay. Well, here, did you get your teddy bear weapon?
Oh yes, thank you.
All right.
I'll keep that protected.
Good.
We'll let you know.
I kept looking around.
back to the slog wagon.
Well, you worked real hard
You guys
on those.
might
I hope you
notice
kept
that
them.
I am not actually there anymore.
I was so bloated. I feel so much better.
Where'd
now.
Scoitch
should
go?
be. I
Leave
mean,
the room.
Where'd Scoitch go?
I didn't know you had whale song.
Where did
I
you
mean, it's
go?
pretty neat.
Cafeteria to get cake.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you go down to the cafeteria, and there's. I mean, it's a food sanitation nightmare, but everywhere is. So you go in, you're like,
Hey, I got cake.
did you just flip me off? They're like, what was that again?
Scoitch, I thought we agreed on
Not
apples.
with me. Taco. Cake. Cake.
I got it. I got it. You want cake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stay right there. Cafeteria worker nudges the other one who goes, right. And backs into the other room. You see him reach around the corner. We'll get your cake.
Cake, yeah.
It's coming right up. And he pulls out like this giant butterfly net.
I pull out
he
my
grabs
war
out
fork.
a jacket with these long sleeves with straps on them. And he's like, yep, we got your cake. Just stay calm.
He's got the war spork.
The other one's like, oh, cake. Yes, put that away. Put that away. Put it away. She's not an escaped lunatic. Got it. Cake. You want cake? Sure. He runs in the back room. The other one's like, these are decorative. We just... He kind of puts the jacket on loosely and puts the net over like a hair net. So it's got the big pole sticking out the back. He's like, regulations.
I got taunt, so I'm like, yeah, that's right. I don't get it.
Okay, it still works. Go ahead and roll your taunt, actually.
Four.
Okay, got a 3 and a 2, so he's like, okay, all right, I get it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You just took her tongue out at me. So after a moment, the other one comes back with a full, not real big, but medium-sized chocolate cake. There you go. Sorry about the mix-up. Okay. Walk out. Okay, so you guys come downstairs. As you guys come down the stairway into that main hall, out of a door, marked cafeteria, comes Scoitch with a small or medium-sized chocolate cake.
I was wondering what happened to you.
I get cake.
Okay.
Okay, that's not applesauce, Scoitch, but that's close enough.
Could be applesauce.
Way to mess up, Scoitch. Kidding. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, she immediately puts it down. Worst fork.
Yeah.
Okay, well, as you guys turn to walk out of the hospital, everybody make a notice check except for HoHo.
Oh.
And
HoHo.
except for HoHo and Jitters. I'm sorry. Everybody's at the back, or everybody's turning to leave, and you're probably walking a little slower because you have the cake. And as you look up at the rest of the group from behind, you notice
Hey.
their butts have gotten really big or something. Because HoHo's walking, and he's got something in his pants doing a ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. And as you look over at Jitters, you see something is like tied around her waist, and it's a different color. And as you look, you're like, is that a balloon?
Oh!
And yeah, you're like, man, HoHo, I never knew she had a Padunkadunk.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah.
Padunkadunk.
How long ago?
As he starts doing that, two nurses walk by, and they're like, oh,
He's for sale.
he's for sale. Oh, he's a strumpet? A male strumpet.
Of course he is.
I am?
More like crumpet.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, I was that sort of way with people.
Hey.
Yeah, see?
Mambo number 5.
See it?
What is...
Well, it's behind her, so probably not.
I'm too
Do I
busy
see
staring. I rolled a 2 because I'm
If you
staring
look
at his
over at
butt.
her, yeah, you
don't
can
notice
see she has what looks like one of those balloons tied to her butt.
Hey,
What?
you got an extra one.
Do I have an extra one?
Yeah.
They gave you more than 3?
I don't know. I go there.
That sounds like a balloon.
Oh.
Roll your agility.
Okay.
Make sure you don't rub something else.
Okay.
Make sure you don't squeeze too hard and pop it.
Oh, God.
3.
Oh, pop. Okay, everybody.
Oh, no. We got to roll for this.
Roll your vigor.
Oh.
And you are going to need at least a 6. Yeah, just click him over there. Okay. And the target number was 6. So you guys are like, you don't pass out. You did get a success, but you are like,
You said I had to have a raise, or?
no, I
Oh.
just said target number of 6.
Okay.
The last one you had to have a raise.
That's right. Okay, sorry.
So you guys are like, oh my God, you got to get out of the hospital. You're probably going to get outside and puke. But you are still up. You did not pass out. You got a 9.
Yeah.
You're kind of like, oh,
Oh.
wow, that's bad. Let's go. You're over there like, oh, it smells like biscuits and gravy.
It does. 2 more hairs pop out of my chest. Bring, bring.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Oh, yeah.
You guys always see that pop, and that is our game for tonight.
You ever heard of horse choking? Like,
Yeah.
It's like put a coat over my teeth.
I think I'm going to hurl.
Wait.
So you guys
Oh, yeah.
move out of the hospital.
Well, it's going to be something if he ever opens those balloons up. Man, that's pretty impressive.
So you guys run out. You just find a trash bin or something, just
Work.
wretch. Probably at the same trash bin, so you're like, bleh, bleh. You see her puking.
Line
you
up.
see her puking, so you just puke some more.
I don't know what's the big deal.
So you still got a badunkadunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, he still has his. You come out and you're just like, oh, ugh. Gross. But then you see them puking, you're just like, I'm good.
Well, I'm not a community puker, but I hate blood.
Community puker.
There's a couple little slugs in the trash can. Oh, it's a Turkish bath.
Oh,
Yeah, he's doing a little splash dance on the chair in there. You come out and you're like, oh man, that was great.
It's all clear.
And you come out like, what? What's wrong?
Something bad going on?
Jitters. Make a notice check. If you don't have notice, make a smarts check -4.
I got notice.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your notice.
4.
4, success. He walks out like, oh man, that was great. And you look and you're like, I never noticed his butt being that big before. Yeah.
I scoot up to him.
You're lucky I got cake in my
A doink, a doink.
Go ahead.
Roll your.
What do you think?
She's gonna try to press the brown button again.
Oh, it's 8.
So it's D8 and your D6, your wild die.
I'll probably look back like, what are you touching my butt for?
When you do look, you hear that squeaking sound,
7.
like the balloon. Okay, and she's like tapping on it, and you hear that like a squeaking balloon. and
Nobody move!
It's under your pants.
Wait.
You got to walk in farts again.
Wait. Everyone step away.
Okay.
I'm taking down my pants.
I run to the car.
I'm going to let it.
Security guards. As you pass, he's on like the phone, which is basically like a can with a string that goes out the building.
Right.
You hear him like, we have an emergency. I think we need the bomb experts. So as you go out there, you're like, hold still. Don't nobody move. Back away. You see a bunch of various peeps in like SWAT gear surrounding the front of the hospital with him. Like, hold it right there. You're like, I got to take my pants down. They're like,
Someone stuffed a bomb in my pants. I'm going to let it loose. Here we
I
go.
have survival. Can I try to run away from this?
oh, you can all kind of
Yeah, I run to the car.
Yeah, run
Yeah.
to the car.
All right. I'm gonna
One
drop.
of the guys, they like, stop, wait, don't do anything. We have an expert.
Okay.
And you see what looks like, it looks like he's wearing 2 snowsuits. Kind of like Monsters
Get him, Ralphie.
Incorporated. the scuba mask, you know, the old ones, it's just one big thing. And he's kind of moving towards you. And it says bomb disposal on it. And he just kind of waddles up. And he's like,
4 arms.
yeah. He's like, you may be a danger to yourself, sir.
Well, don't worry. Here. Take off my pants.
Here.
He kind of like shields his eyes for a moment and then does the...
Oh, it's a butt balloon. One of those patients stuffed it in there.
Oh, my. Well, what's in it?
My own special recipe.
It's horrible.
It'll
smell
probably
that?
kill you.
Oh,
It's-
I can't smell that. I'm completely surrounded off from my environment.
So you can break this and it'd be all right.
Well, as long as everybody's out of the kill zone, yes.
I guess it's a good thing Brad didn't play tonight because he's the big smell.
Oh no! I want to kill myself.
I'll reach back and pull it out.
He's like, oh, I see.
See if you rub it too hard, it pops.
Pop. And it's like a cloud of dust.
I rolled a 5. I needed a 6.
Yeah. So you're like, pop. Oh, this one's worse because it's sweltered in there.
Oh gosh, no, it didn't work. It's had like 2 minutes to gestate.
Oh, it marinated. That's horrible.
He's got him here.
Okay.
So
No,
yeah,
he's got it here.
Sorry.
basically this one is
I couldn't see him.
maybe it was in the plastic too long. It's rancid. And you're just like, oh, you don't puke, but you definitely have to get out of the cloud. And the guys stand there like, what? Is everybody okay? What's going on?
Oh,
As his suit melts.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
probably.
sitting back in my launch pad in the back of the car. Best creation ever.
You're twisted.
Well, where's the third balloon?
Don't know.
Oh. All right.
Inside you.
I thought it went.
You got to run 55 miles an hour or it's going to blow.
You got to maintain 55 miles an hour.
Well, at least you know your suit works.
Well, of course my suit works. I designed it.
Oh, you're a scientist.
I'm a weirdo.
You're a weirdo.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Yeah. Well,
good luck. I'm glad you lived.
Me too. It's the guy on, what room's that guy in?
212.
Yeah.
212. He's the mad poop bomber?
Well, he's the one that stuffed in my pants.
He was victim.
Yep.
Victim.
Oh, he's a victim. Well, I better get up there and check.
Yeah, check him all over. If he might have another one of them hidden.
Check. Oh, wait, I'm not there. Never mind.
He's like, okay, all right, well, we'll go take a look at it.
All right.
You know, I have a better idea. This bomb disposal might not be fitting. Just come up with a different name. Cologard. Maybe.
I like it.
That's good.
I like it.
Golden blow.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Might be better. All the SWAT guys go rushing past you guys. He's like, well, safe travels. There's another balloon in there. We'll get it.
Okay.
So
Good job.
Yep.
Let's get the hell
Somebody
out of
called in a balloon threat.
I like going to hospitals. That was fun.
you guys get in your hoopty, take up your.
I fed the cake to the.
Okay. All right. You fed the cake to the slogs, and they're just like, ooh. So you push the button.
They probably don't want to chase the cake anymore.
At first, they're like, ah.
I flooded it.
Nice one. That deserves dice, but I'm not going to throw them because that's
good. That was good.
So you have to wait a few minutes.
Yeah.
If not, I'll fly one open again.
Don't feed those for a minute. Maybe it'll move.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they kind of like, they all kind of cutely burp in unison and maybe fart in unison. And they all kind of go, ah, cake. And now the sugar kicks in. So
Shoot.
it's like, all right. And they take off and you guys are thrown back into your seats and basically
Hit the nitro.
Hey, Scoitch, you figured out nitrous.
So you peel out of the parking lot.
While we're waiting, I asked them what happened so they can fill us in.
Yeah.
Well, the thing and the stuff with the sting and the stuff.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So as you
And
guys,
cake and straight jacket and.
Yep.
We gotta go.
straight jacket.
We gotta go over to this place and get this and get that and get this. Okay.
As you guys pull out of the parking lot and drive around to get back on the road, you see the second floor. The big cloud comes out. They're like, it exploded.
You hear the alarm?
It's like a bomb going off in the hospital. No. So you
my
got and the
gosh.
SWAT guys are all filing in there. I will sacrifice myself.
Well, first there's an explosion, then a second later there's vomit flows flying everywhere out the windows.
Yes, the spankings.
All right, so we're hitting the road again.
Yep, hitting the road.
On the
The
road
road
again.
again.
Ding, ding, ding.
So you guys scream down the road. And
Yeah, I'd be like,
so as you guys drive out and head down the road, not too long, really not too long, you see a crossroads up ahead. And if you look the way the delivery guy, the delivery guy, you did ask his name, I think, and I didn't say it. It's
Zombie, sorry, headphone users.
it was Flatch Scumbaddiggle.
Scratch.
Flash Scumbaddiggle.
Flatch Scumbaddiggle.
Hey,
That's the name of the road.
Which is funny because I named him Flatch after flatulence and had no idea you were making him balloons. So that was good.
That's
Yeah.
probably the only name that Scoitch can say without and be
It
understood.
sounds like her accent.
That's Scumbaddiggle.
hey, Flatch, scratch my wieners. Oh, so let's go that way.
And as you look down that road, you do see a forest that looks oddly like giant asparagus. And as you head down that way into the forest, you travel for a little bit. And
We drive through
Don't
the
eat any
forest,
of
or
yours.
we just park the car.
oh,
well, you can drive into the forest, and then it's probably at the point where you have to park the car and go the rest of the way on foot.
asparagus.
Don't eat the trees, you'll pee funny.
Lead.
No, pee stinky. Extra stinky.
You'll probably smell wonderful like Febreze.
Might make you feel better.
Snap.
Okay, so
Was anyone able to find any tracks?
Well, I can look.
yeah, does anybody have track?
Yeah, I got tracking.
Survival.
I got tracking.
Survival will work
Pardon
too.
me.
So
I got a
anybody with
5.
Tracking or survival can roll.
I don't have anything like that.
I got a 5.
You got a 5. Okay.
Yeah. I got a 7.
Okay. So you two, once you get out of the car and start going on foot, Flogmeester says,
Yep.
"Hey, you see any tracks?" You guys do see some tracks.
Yep. We found our own tracks.
There's 2 people entering this forest.
Yeah.
So as you look, you see some slog trails, and
Yeah,
then you see those kind of stop and continue on. But now you see footprints alongside, like they got off their slogs and were walking alongside. And as you follow those tracks up ahead, you can see kind of a clearing, and it looks like there's a house back there or something.
Oh, that's quaint.
Looks like a kind of a ramshackle house, but the back of the house is like a big long house, like a long part of the building with a roof, no windows in that part. The front has windows and kind of an old rickety porch kind of thing. And you see a couple slogs tied to a couple of giant asparagus stalks, tied up, and they're just munching on some grass, but they look sad. They look.
Say, can I set them free?
Give him some cake.
You go up and they kind of look at you and kind of cower away for a moment.
Give him
You
some
have
cake.
Beast
Beast
Puncher,
puncher.
so you can go up and kind of calm them down. They're like, oh, and you can tell they haven't been treated well. Some of them have like whip marks and stuff like that. They look very well.
Now, as we're going up there, now remember.
Give him cake.
Yeah, well, no. We gotta keep at least one of these guys alive for the birthday, and then 2, we gotta be careful they don't hurt the dog like they've been hurting the poor little slugs here.
Game
Hang on a minute.
No, Blue
Hang on.
Hospital.
Hang on.
I mean,
I just said asparagus.
Means she's gonna. Her piss is gonna deteriorate everything.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm sorry, that was best. Hold on. Everybody gets quiet. I just ate asparagus. It's like, uh-oh.
Okay, all right. Well, we got a plan, I guess.
So I'm attempting to release the slogs
Okay.
that are out there.
You can go ahead and they've got little ropes so you can just kind of cut them. Once you start cutting, they kind of understand. They're kind of like nuzzling up against you and stuff.
Give him
So
cake.
when you cut them loose, they almost don't want to go anywhere. They want to stay with you, but you can kind of like go hide kind of thing, and they get it. With you being a beast puncher, they're like, oh, okay. So they kind of wander off into the woods. Yeah, they kind of wander off into the woods and kind of move out of sight. So you guys can hear voices inside.
I will let you.
So do we have a buyer? Another one. Yeah. I think he's supposed to be here in about an hour. How much is he offering? 2,000 clams. Really? Well, that's not a bad price. Could we get any more out of him? Well, maybe we can see what he says when he shows up. We can show it off a little bit more and see if he's interested. One guy's like, well, can I put my pants on afterwards? No, not that.
These are our kind of people.
So you kind of hear that going on. So what are you planning on doing? Oh, and you also hear some noises from that longhouse. You hear some kind of unmistakable slog noises, like that kind of, that's what they kind of sound like in my head. Mm-hmm. But you also hear some growls and some like yips. You hear, you swear you hear one of them go, motherfucker! What?
Vodka?
Sure, that's what it sounded like.
Hey,
Maybe we
Scoitch,
should-
you want to go to the longhouse and go check this out?
Yeah, maybe we should go to this longhouse. Or do you want to pose as the guy with the money?
I could.
Or do you want
I'll pose with the guy with the money. You two sneak back to the back end and release the slogs. Find out what else is there making those growling noises.
All right.
And
We're your
we're gonna
bodyguards.
release them this way. So they'll.
You really want to go by yourself, though?
Oh, I'm his we're his
He'll
bodyguard.
be with me.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to fart.
What do you do after that?
I'm gonna lay to go to bed.
This isn't the time for naps.
He's had a lot of kids.
You can see up here at the front with us,
No, I'm gonna go see what's in the back.
or you're gonna go with them.
Oh, all right. Go. Yep.
right.
Coward.
Everybody go different directions. It's a good idea.
Yep. Go off and hide under somebody's skirt.
Start pulling out
Oh,
clams like
Oh, yeah.
okay.
I
Good enough.
hand you a sack of clams too. Don't spend it though. That's all I got left.
I got some here.
Well, we're gonna go in together, and then you guys can help carry
You can
them.
get a bag of mice.
I'm not
for
going with
$1.
you. I'm going to see what's in the longhouse.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
can get
they're
a bag
going
of
along.
mice for
Well, hey, whatever you do, don't let him count it out though.
Right. That's a good idea. Because I only think we got 3 clams.
We're really short.
Yeah, we're
Right, okay.
bluffing.
All right.
I think between all of us you can get like at least 2,000. Yeah.
All right, so you guys are going to stay
I'm
up
scared
front.
now.
You're going to sneak around to the back.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, that's the plan. And if we scream like little girls, then you got to come save us.
This is day I'm happy I have a full blind.
If you hear me, if you hear my call, then come running.
What's your call?
I ain't gonna do it now. It'll wake everybody up.
Oh, okay. All right.
There it is.
All right.
That could be confusing.
You'll know it.
All right. They're going. Okay.
You've heard me
I
excited.
come in.
2, 3, 12,
8,
18,
47,
8,
3rd,
47,
12,
12,
3,
3,
What are they?
4,
Counting to 20.
5,
5,
Oh, we haven't left yet.
7,
You're so stunned by the two guys who can't counting to 20.
10, 11,
12,
12, 13,
2 days
14,
later, you guys have been in the
15,
longhouse, freed
16,
the animals, killed everybody
17,
but one guy.
18,
20.
19, 20.
Go.
All right.
Let's go in
What's
the
that
house.
mean?
Time to go in.
Oh, all right.
I just stride in. With the whole proud heritage thing carried within my demeanor as I stride up. I just kind of strong on the front door open and says,
Well,
"Where
hold on.
is it?"
You guys, open the door. Click. It's locked.
Hey! Sorry, headphone users.
Yeah.
Boom! Hey!
He can shout
Where is
louder
it?
than that.
Okay, so after a moment,
Yeah, there's nothing planned.
you hear the door kind of like open. There's a couple chain locks. So it opens somewhat. You see an eye. Who is it?
It's the buyer. Let me in and see the thing I'm going to be buying.
Hey, boss, it's the buyer. Ah. Well, let him on in.
Wait, hold on, boss. I go in first.
Yeah, they close the door. You hear click, 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 click. Door opens up.
Yeah, I come in first. Out of the way.
Okay.
No funny
And
business.
I stop. I look at the door. I look at the guy that opened it. I says, "Is that all the security you used?"
Relax. Nobody knows we're here.
I knew.
And you notice that you're
We
still
gave
talking
you
to
directions,
an eye.
didn't we?
I would certainly hope so.
Well,
That would be a hell of a bad way of trying to transact business if you don't tell your buyer where you're supposed to be meeting him at. I mean, come on,
the
man.
guy with the parakeet head and the alligator torso who you're talking to is like, boss? You see this guy walk up, and this is the other character.
Important NPC.
Yes.
Folks at home can see him.
Except for Jitters.
There he is.
What in the manner of God?
It's a monkey cock.
This is the boss.
This seems to be the boss. He introduces himself as Marmachick Spaniel Hopper. So he's like, boss is like, didn't we give him directions? It's like, yeah, you don't remember us giving you directions? How do you know? How do we know you're the buyer?
I
we talked-
remember you giving directions. How else would I have found you?
Then don't.
Like I said to
He
your
says-
henchman, I was saying, I would hope to heck, holy grasshopper heck, that you would have given, which you did.
Good, because
Yes.
it sounds like you're
That's it.
making an excuse.
Where's the tea and crumpets?
You want the dog or not?
Well, yeah.
Then you get no tea and crumpets.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's a real big asshole.
Boss, hold on, boss.
We're here to do business, not serve you.
So let's see the little tyke.
All right.
Hold on, who? This isn't a trap. I gotta look around, like looking at all of them.
You notice a bunch of the guys have like big knives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A couple of them cross their arms, but their hands are next to their knives. I don't know. Is it? They seem to be looking pretty dubiously at you two.
Okay. All right. Well, if it is, I'll have to murder you.
I'm Marmachek Spaniel Hopper. So you want to see the little tyke?
Well, of course.
All right.
Got to make sure we're compatible.
He pulls up a little like cage that's covered, and he uncovers it. It's not Miss Priss.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this little kind of monkey-looking thing. It's green, these huge eyes and scales on the top of its head, and a lizard like a chameleon tongue. And he's like, "Well, here he is. This is what you were interested in." Back at the back of the longhouse. Back at the longhouse. You guys get to the back door, and it's kind of a wooden door with like the 3 bars with little windows. And kind of see it. It's pretty dark in there because there's no windows. There's no light. But you can hear movement. You can hear those sounds going on. And at one point, you hear somebody go, "Oh, shut up." It sounds like he's pretty close inside the door.
I'm gonna.
So what do you guys plan on doing?
So there's there's bars in the little opening
Yeah.
with spaces.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Can you fit through that?
You are squishy.
I am squishy. I'm so squishy.
I could push you through.
Try it.
Squishy might be good.
Scoitch is naked again.
She's gonna do it
I
again.
pick her up and
Yep. Kind of push her against the bars and make sure she goes in the center.
the side of my head and everything.
So you get the little marshmallow butt cheeks.
Yep.
You're like,
It's so soft.
from the inside, if you're looking, you see Squish's face, and all of a sudden the eyes just bug out. And then as she goes through the boobs, and then,
She got boobs.
yep. And you fall in. Do you have sneak or stealth?
I don't think I do. No.
Okay. Make an agility check. I'm going to make your target number is 6.
No.
Okay. So you thump on the floor. Let's see. Oh my God. Just as you land, one of the slugs like,
Oh,
guy
covered
didn't-
it up.
I didn't hear it. You rolled a 2.
I'm gonna pass your weapons and stuff back to you too.
Okay. So you get, as you're getting dressed, what are you guys doing?
Hey, can you hear me? Unlock the door.
Yep. And as you open the door and lets all the light in, you guys see down the hallway a little bit with his back to you, kind of looks up, turns. There's a guy, a Tizzant. And when he turns around, you notice he has a frog's head with like, kind of like a fish dorsal fin up here. He's got kind of frog legs for hands. His torso looks like a porcupine. And then he's got the legs of probably, I don't know, a greyhound. And he kind of turns around and he basically has a big club.
Right, I hold up my hand. Hold on.
Who are you?
Well, you know me. I'm the guy that's supposed to be bringing this thing in. Are you there with us?
Yes.
I grab her and finally caught it.
Well, I don't know who you
Why'd you lock the door for? Had to have my friend unlock it.
I don't know who any of you people are.
I'm Nene.
Never met you.
Captain Nene.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, what do I do with this thing?
I'll tell you. Hold on a second. Intruders!
Shit.
I throw her at him. This is what we call the freaky fastball.
It's what we call the avocado dip. You throw her down the hall, and the guy's like, oh. Inside. Yeah. He pulls this cover off, and it's not Miss Priss. It's this little monkey thing.
Do I have any idea what it is?
No.
Okay.
Kind of rare. And he's like, well, that's what you wanted to buy. That's what you asked for. When we gave you the directions, correct?
I thought I was asking for a doggy thing. Whatever the description of Miss Frisch was.
Yeah. He's like, well, that's not what you told us when you set up this buy. Or were you outside eavesdropping and thought you were getting something else? Is that your trick?
I hit his bag as I was like, there's no trick. And I got the coin.
Yeah.
I go, boss, that's what you wanted.
I kind of whap you across the side of the head slightly. We came to the wrong seller first.
Oh, sorry. I just followed
This
the
was
track.
supposed to have been our second stop.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thanks a lot.
And then you hear from the back, intruders! He's like, well, I guess we can mug you now. Boys? And they all start pulling out weapons.
All right, can I...
Havoc!
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Can I do my my taunt and go like, hey!
It's an action. So
Okay.
we're going to go to an action deck. So, we are going to use our new official low-life cards. Found a deck of these on Noble Knight Games and bought them instantly. So, everybody gets one card. I'm going to go ahead and draw mine first, and I'll give you guys your cards. So, anybody got aces?
Nope.
Yeah.
Kings. King of...
Well, there's a little cart. What's the guy with the... Is that a spade?
Oh, might be. Mine is a little Slimer-looking dude holding a human heart. So that's hearts.
That would be hard.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because mine's holding a spade, so it's a spade.
Oh, it's a spade.
Mine's holding a diamond, so.
Okay.
Okay.
So
spade.
yep. And if it's not holding the symbol for clubs, if it's holding an actual club, that's probably clubs.
Okay.
So you got a spade?
Yep.
Okay. What were you going to do? You're going to taunt them?
Well, they're all putting out their weapons, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to intimidate them then.
Okay.
Yep. I'm going to go like, hey, back off. This doesn't concern you.
I just love the argument. This doesn't concern you. If you think about it, it's like, you came here. It does concern us.
It's a 5. I rolled a 5.
Okay.
I could use a Benny to re-roll.
Nope, you don't need to. The highest they got was a 4.
Basically, hey, back off. This doesn't concern you.
And they all kind of think like, are we in the wrong house?
Come on, get out of here. I like push him out the door.
Okay. So they are going to basically lose their turn
Right.
because you successfully intimidated them, and they're like, whoa. So they
Got a little confused.
kings, queens, jacks, 10s. 10 of
Club.
10 of diamonds. Marmachick looks at you probably and says, and pulls up his slug thrower. Hand over the clams.
Okay, do I get a free
You get a free response.
Free response for
Unless
that?
you're going to just not answer and do whatever you're going to do. He actually pulls the gun on you, hand over the clams, and that's kind of his action.
Okay,
So,
I'm going to just stare at him for the moment. And then I guess it's my turn.
dare he?
yes, it is your turn.
Havoc!
Okay.
Special ability of my either me of what I am or my people or whatever. and basically, it's like a giant windstorm just kind of immediately springs up.
Oh no!
And they have to roll a strength roll to avoid being
Now would have been a good
tossed
time to have the balloons.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
at 21 power points.
So it's 2 power points to cast Havoc.
Okay.
They have to make a strength check -2 to
Strength
avoid
check
being,
-2.
to avoid being thrown to the ground. And we'll just go with that for now. I'll look up the particulars when I get home to make sure
Okay.
nothing changes, but that's the basic gist. So,
My normal range on that is 12.
yep. Which is their
And if I needed to double the area, I could do that for twice the power points.
Yes.
It would be 4.
Yeah.
But
you don't need to
I
double
don't
it for
need
the
to do
area.
that. So
Otherwise everybody in the building's gonna have to roll. What'd you roll?
7.
7. You're kind of whoa.
Well, 5 actually.
5. So you're like, whoa, you made it, but you're at -2 for your next.
Doing that
Next
walking
time,
against the wind shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
Out of
Tizzens
mime.
are fine.
Oh gosh.
They rolled 12s.
Yikes.
They had a 6 and backed it up. And
Like,
rolled,
thanks for the
13,
blowjob.
and then one guy, the marmot chick, rolled a 14.
Nice.
So you do that, and they all kind of like use their animal like bracing. They just kind of do, like the monkey guy goes down on all fours. The grasshopper, he actually kind of like jumps in the air a little bit and kind of like lands spread leg. They brace themselves.
Huh.
So they actually
dear.
don't get affected by it.
Okay.
Okay. That was queens, 10s,
Tens.
10. Oh, jacks, 10s, 9s, 8.
It's
8. Okay. So you guys are in the door. Well, you're actually in the air flying at that guy's face.
Yeah.
So you wanna
I'm
do
gonna
that-
pop an eyes out of a frog.
So you're flying at him.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Yep. Pretty much. Yep.
All right.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to remember that.
All right. So go ahead and roll
Known as the
your,
flying FU.
roll your fighting.
Fighting.
Should be
Skill.
a skill up in the upper right-hand corner somewhere.
You don't have fighting?
I got throwing.
Oh, well, fighting.
So do I. That's why I threw you.
So if you don't have fighting, it's agility -4.
Agility -4.
So
It's one to be written in. If you have it.
So I got is let's see. Agility is 8.
and your D6, and then just take 4 from each roll.
Ooh,
Roll it
you
at
roll.
6 again. It popped.
3s. And a 3.
So
5.
That's fine.
5. And then I got a 7 on the 8 sider, so
Okay.
7 subtract 8.
3.
Yep.
So you hit.
5. You hit. So you actually go, Bob, put your fingers right in his eyes. You actually hear the violin, bling, bling, like the Three Stooges.
yeah.
So he's like, ah!
Damage.
Yeah, what's your strength?
My strength is D6.
Okay.
You don't add the special one.
No.
Just 1d6.
3.
3. Okay. So it's enough. He's not like blinded, but he is like, ah! So you poke in his eyes and probably drop to the floor. And he just kind of staggers back like, oh. So that's that. 7s. 6. 5. 4. 3.
3.
Wow. Okay.
3 diamonds.
3
3
diamonds.
spades.
3 spades. Scoitch, what do you do?
I pull out my matches. Set my ass on fire.
Yikes!
Okay. There's a couple animals that are like, we're safe.
Oh! Satan has just arrived.
So you set yourself on fire and just for what, a round, I guess is how long.
Well, until, yeah.
Yeah, so okay. What do you do?
Slog thrower.
Slog thrower?
Yep.
Okay. Shoot him?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead.
4.
Right on the nose. Okay, so you shoot him.
Wow.
The slog comes, he's like, you come out, with the slog's like, I'm gonna get you. Hits him in the chest. Roll the damage.
Ay.
Oh no.
It was 6. I'll take it. 11.
11. Okay. He gets hit in the chest right with the slog,
Right?
and it knocks him out. He like, oh,
Can I recover my slog?
huh?
Can I recover my slog?
Yeah, you can.
Come here, little buddy. Come here, little one. Oh, wasn't that fun? You have a piece of cake.
I am now armor piercing. Okay, so you get your slog back. You get up. Yeah, taking him out. Up ahead, you see a door. And after that settled down, you actually see the door kind of in place. And you did feel kind of that wind come from there. And you know what that is. You're like, whoa, they might be in trouble because you know that was his havoc spot.
Oh, right. So it's the back door to where they're...
Back door is still open. He was the only guard in here, but there are cages. And some of the animals you see in there are like, oh, that's cute. But there are some where you're like, that will kill us. But it seems like they're more like there's a gruz, which is kind of like this big spider crab thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you've seen these things before, and they're pretty vicious. And as you see it, it kind of crouches down when you guys walk by, and almost you would know as a beast puncher, like a subservient kind of submissive pose.
Scorch.
And then you see one of the things in the cages. Remember those scary ass mothers you encountered? They're like, ah, and they go, that was the one who was like, motherfucker. Okay, those trapped in here, and you know those things are like, they'll tear you apart.
Chaos.
Right.
Yeah. But there's a lot of animals in here that are just regular beasts that look like they've been bad. And one of the cages up front, you see that you saw in the photo, Miss Priss. Right. She's kind of cowering in the corner in the back.
Yep.
And she's
Scorch.
Tiny.
Go up and get ready to open that door.
Open the door to the house?
No, to the back door. To where they're at. See, there was a back door to where they're at, right?
You came in the back door. Ahead of you is the back door to the house.
Where the wind came.
Yeah, the one that shook is the back door to the house. Yeah.
I'm gonna let these cages open.
Better get Miss Priss out of here first before we start this.
You got animal right
No, I think it's best to leave Miss Priss here while we let everything out, and then hide out of the way. Let Scoitch direct them towards the house.
Good idea.
Because she knows how to talk to these things.
Cards?
You can
Yeah, that was
talk
everybody's
to
cards,
the
right?
animal.
Yeah.
So you get 2?
Yes.
I'm just an animal.
Oh, thank you.
Cards.
Everybody got one?
7 of diamonds.
Okay. Aces. Kings. Queens.
Queen. I'm trying to figure out what kind of queen.
What's
It's
it
only a
holding?
shovel.
That's
Spade.
Oh, a spade.
Call a spade a spade.
Damn it.
Okay. So,
Breaking cages open.
okay. Starting to open cages.
Yeah, I'm not opening
I'm not sure.
the dog's cage.
Right.
I'm opening all the rest of them.
Right.
So
Oh,
So as you
got a
look,
6 of
you see
spades.
toward the back of the house, there is a lever on each side of the door. And as you kind of look at it, you realize if you pull the lever on that side, it opens all those cages.
okay, I'll tell. What's your character's name? I forgot.
Jitters.
Jitters. Get ready to grab the dog. Get ready to grab the dog. Sorry. I run back to those.
Okay.
Get ready to.
Okay. Clunk. And the cages all kind of like. And some of the animals are kind of like slowly coming out. Some of them are coming out a little quicker. The scary ass mother just runs out. He's like, ah! And he looks at you,
Go get him.
turns around, looks at you.
I have Beast Puncher, and I also have Persuasion.
Okay.
So I need to make a roll on my Beast Puncher.
Well, you could probably just open the door and do.
Yeah.
So you open the door. Yeah. So the beast punch or the scary ass mother comes out and is like, ah, ooh, ah. He just runs, slobber everywhere. That gruz comes hulking out on its legs and just kind of looks over at you. Yeah, and it kind of, you see it kind of like doesn't really grin. It doesn't have a mouth, but you can see it like shake and then scurry. Yeah. And it comes at you going through the door. A lot of the other beasts are coming out. There's, like I said, there's some slogs of different sizes. There's some
Rats of unusual size.
Yeah, you see one that comes out. It's a brocodile. It's basically a crocodile, but it's got an afro made of broccoli. You guys seen those on the boat?
Yeah,
Crocodile. Yeah,
crocodile. They were swimming around the pirate ship.
Mm-hmm.
So
backdoor ship.
it comes
Yeah,
kind of scurrying out and moving that way. A lot of the others are kind of following, kind of like, okay, but some of them, you know, the meeker animals are probably staying back. You know, you've got some pretty mad ones going in. Okay, that was that. That was
Queens.
Jacks. What are you doing? If you went over to the cage, Miss Priss is kind of cowering in the corner. When her cage opens, she kind of like stands up. But if you're at the entrance of the cave or the cage, what do you do?
I've got to pick her up.
Like, come on, Miss Press. You're open now. There's going to be a lot more coming out, and there's going to be a lot of problems.
So you're kind of being gentle about it.
Like, I don't smell that bad. Quit your head away like that.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
So as you kind of gently go in there, she kind of gets a little more calm and realizes you're not here to hurt her. All right, so that was Jack's 10s. Okay, 10. Yeah. Marmot Chick looks at you and is like, nice try. And he pulls the trigger. And the slog goes right over your shoulder. You rolled a 3 and a 1.
Oh, nice.
And you feel it. The slog hits one of your penises and it kind of flops. And the slog's like,
Oh, God!
Just the tip. Just the tip.
That's a tallywhacker.
Oh!
A couple of the citizens are going to move forward and each take a swing at you.
Okay.
So we are going to do that. Okay, one is going to hit you. The other one's going to just miss you.
Okay.
So let's see. Strength. 1 point. So the guy comes up and he hits you with like a dead fish, like slap. Damn it! He goes to get his knife, which is in the belt next to the fish because he was feeding animals.
Aha!
The
Whack.
other guy is like, why'd you hit him with a fish? Damn it! I'm distracted.
I challenge you to a duel.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just see Monty Python spin.
Flash. Okay, so
Your father smells of elderberries.
7s.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I have diamonds.
Hearts.
Okay, so Scoitch, you go first.
Okay.
You are
Once
now.
all the animals get through the door.
Does she need to roll to help them through, or is that?
Nope,
No,
just
I was
stand
doing
aside.
that.
They were already going.
That was mine.
And with her beast puncher, it kind of guided them, like in a corral.
Since people are far away from me, I'm going to pull out my crossbow.
Okay,
Oh, no, wait. Yes, crossbow.
pull out your crossbow. Okay, so you do that, and you guys notice that she's kind of crispy, blackened. So she's
Cajun.
She now has armor.
I'm armored.
You grab your crossbow and get ready. Are you going to go in the house? I mean, you'll pull out your crossbow, but is that your plan to go in the house?
Yeah.
Okay, so
With
you
your
get your crossbow out. She's kind of like right at the door. So
Got their crispy carbon armor.
Tactical sword. Tactical squid.
So I got the guy in front of me. I can't get the
Tactical
deleter, right?
Tactical Scoitch.
right.
Okay. I was like, of course it's a fish. You should use a hammer. Let me show you.
All right.
Yeah.
Oop, popped.
Woo.
8.
Woohoo.
Okay. Roll your damage.
All right.
Whack! It's like clong.
When do you use a fish?
Lesson well taught.
Yeah.
School's in session, bitches.
Nice. Okay. So 6s.
Yep. Spade.
Okay.
And
Did you have a card?
Yeah, I used it.
Okay,
Where you went.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
You're the last one then, Dennis, right?
okay. I'm going to expound with my greatest theological holy rollerness, and I'm going.
Here we go.
You now you have seen what it takes to be on the receiving end of the negativity of
Right.
those who follow and worship the humans. Your efforts shall be in vain.
Vain.
Yada.
Vein. Yep. I'm gonna show.
All right.
I'm gonna expose veins.
And the back door bursts open. Next round.
All right, you get what? 2?
2. Yes, please. 3 now.
3. Okay. All right.
Oh yes, folks. When the timing on these games are so
it.
serendipitous.
Put it there.
Thank you.
Give that to Rob. Give that to you. This to me.
I'll be waiting.
Oh, I'll be white off.
4.
Get that black joker ready.
I don't have one for this.
You don't have one for this?
Oh, this is different.
Black joker.
Jokers, doesn't matter the color. You go whenever you want.
Oh God, Scoitch can do whatever you want.
Savage World,
Happy
it's
birthday.
basically You just throw the card down and say, I'm going now. So if you want to wait for something to happen, you can. If you want to interrupt something, you can. Okay.
Zombie Jesus says the back door opens when you give it enough rum.
That's true.
Given enough bum. I'm sorry. So yeah, whenever you want to go, just throw the card down. But you have to use it this round.
Yeah.
And it can't be put up your sleeve.
Okay.
Okay. Aces. Kings. King. Okay.
Oh, King.
Okay.
Club.
Diamond.
All right. What do you do? You've got Miss Priss.
I got Miss Priss. There's nothing much going on in that place. I'm putting up my sleeve.
Okay. Sounds good.
She can still move though, can't she?
You can.
I'm moving to the back door, and I'm going to be entering from the back of the house.
Into the back of the house.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. How about you?
Same.
Same. Okay. So 6s. Let's see. The animals start piling into the room and start choosing targets. One of the guys is like, "Oh man, did we make a mistake?" And you hear, "Screw you!" And he's like, "Oh my god!" And that little scary ass mother, a little ball with his giant teeth and crazy eyes and 2 arms and 2 legs, real spindly looking. It just charges at him. Takes him
Cussing
takes
the
him out.
entire
Yeah,
time.
cussing the entire time, foaming at the mouth. Pretty much.
Sounds like Yosemite Sam. Polecat. Backpacker, sure.
Okay, 13. You hear the whoa, and it just like takes him out, and it looks like he's gnawing on his head. The Gruz walks in, and 2 of the guys are like, "Holy crap!" And it just kind of starts moving toward him slow, like intimidation.
Right.
So they start backing into a corner. Some of the other animals are starting to attack some guys, and they're just kind of like fending them off. So that's going on. The guys do try and fight back without making all these extraneous rolls. They're like hitting them with whatever weapons they got, trying to kick them. It's kind of a even fight right now. What are you doing?
I'm going to use the, what do you call it, the gruz?
Yeah.
The gruz? I'm going to have it be my cover, just walking up into the room, aiming at whoever I see first and shooting.
Okay.
Me.
No, not you. No, you're just right in my eye line.
As you walk in, everybody's fighting, but you do see that guy, Marmachik, kind of facing to the side. And when you walk in, he kind of like, well, actually, I should roll for that.
Yeah, because if I was just thinking, if he sees the gruz coming into the room, he'll notice that, and then all of a sudden he'll see me behind it.
Because he does
with
look
a
over
crossbow.
at the gruz, and as he does, you see him like, what? And you're coming in with the crossbow, and he's going to swing the slog thrower and try and shoot at you. So, do you want to shoot first?
Yeah, shoot
Yes, I
first.
want to shoot first.
Go ahead.
You're shooting.
I got shooting.
Now, is fighting, shooting, or two different skills? I can't remember.
Two different skills.
18.
Yeah, the back door always opens when you give it enough run.
Mm-hmm.
Rum. Oh.
18. Okay.
Well, you hit.
Yeah. What's your crossbow's damage? So you shoot him in the arm. A couple feathers fly off. He's like, "Bah!"
In his shooting arm?
Yeah, it would be. It'd be his right arm. Now, the difference is the extras, like the guys you're fighting, they're extras. They take 1 wound, and when they roll, they don't roll the wild die. He is a wild card because he has a name. He's the main guy, so he takes 3 wounds just like you guys. So he's taking 1 wound.
Okay.
And he is going to spend a Benny to avoid being shaken.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
All right. Good shot.
Yes. Nicely done.
Yay.
6s, I think.
Yeah, that was 6s,
that was
and then you kind of did that. So, and then you guys have 4s?
Yep.
Okay. Who has 4?
I have cards on my sleeve.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
You're not.
I got heart.
Still getting in there.
the Marmot Chick actually has... oh, no, this isn't Marmot Chick. The other guys have a 2. So, unless I break off and do something.
Yeah.
But if you have a card up your sleeve, that does carry over.
Yes.
So, 4s.
I have diamonds.
Heart.
Okay. You.
All right.
Hearts before them diamonds? Okay.
Do I have to spin around to equip my crossbow?
Yeah, you'd have
It's
to spend
'cause-
an action
'cause-
to get it out and have it loaded.
Okay. Well, that is.
Yeah, because that's what I get at.
Yeah.
Can I go ahead and just straight on attack him to grapple him?
Yeah, you can do that.
And that
He's
is-
close enough to you.
That is what I shall do.
You're going to run up and just
with
grab
my
him.
tentacular powers.
The
I'm able to grapple.
Ew.
So
He wrapped his testicles around me. Don't you?
That's like a hentai commercial.
part of my prehensile body.
Kind of gross.
So
little excitable.
that would be what, a strength?
It would
Was
be
it
an agility
schlong
check to
bondage?
grab him,
Pretty much.
and to do damage to him would be your strength.
That's the guy hitting with a fish? Or is this the... Right?
This is the main guy that he's.
Oh, okay. He's still got the guy with the fish on him, though, right?
Yeah, but he's now
Oh, okay.
dealing with some other little critter.
I got a 4.
You get a 4, that hits. So
Cool. Okay.
go ahead and roll your strength.
Strength.
Only 1 6.
Well, I took my wild die.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Strength is just the one.
Yeah, damage
What?
doesn't get the wild die.
Oh, the damage.
Oh, so you get
Sorry,
two
sorry.
sixes.
Oh, so the strength is my damage.
Yes.
Alrighty. 4.
Okay, 4. Yeah, you grab him, and he's kind of like, hey, but you don't do any real damage to him. His toughness is higher, but you do get him grabbed. All right, you.
Hey, thanks, boss. Hold him still. That's still gross.
So you're gonna clock him?
Yep.
Okay.
4.
Okay, you hit.
All right. Come on. Big money, big money.
No whammies.
I got a 10 total.
10 total.
Yep.
Man, I'm hitting low.
Hitting low. Okay. He's like, hold him still, and you just kind of slightly, huh? You hit him, miss his head, and go right between his legs.
I'm hitting low.
Wackadoodle is noodle.
Whoa! He's gonna spend another Benny to avoid being shaken from that. But he does take another wound, so he's like, oh, whoa!
Oh, my cockadoodle.
One more wound to go.
Now we reshuffle. Since
Oh,
we
right in the
Joker?
cricket.
Oh, yeah, there was a Joker, so we.
We reshuffle.
Yes, you do reshuffle.
Do we put the cards up our sleeves back in?
No.
Nope. We leave them out.
You can put them back in, but just remember you have one up your sleeve,
Yeah.
so mark it somehow.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, aces, kings. Oh, ace.
Ace of clubs.
What do you do?
Continue into the back of the place.
Yeah, you're pretty much at the back door just walking in, so you've got targets. Looks like he's grappled that guy, and he just swung at him, hit him. Looks like she is reloading her crossbow or whatever. She just, boom. It looks like she's getting ready for another shot. And then you have not gone in the room yet, right? So she's pretty much right behind you. And the rest of the guys are all kind of fighting off stuff. But they are viable targets if you want to help take them
Is
out.
there any of them that look like they're starting to get over on the end?
There's one or two that look like they're getting ready to kick the small critters.
Oh, no. I shoot them.
Okay.
I shoot one of them anyway.
Okay. Shoot one of them.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll.
Shooting, Tex. That's a 10. Seven.
Hit.
And then
3d6.
Yep, 3d6. Five, 10, 11.
11.
Yep.
Okay. You take that guy right out.
I was like a little squirrel. No.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, as you shoot it and he falls to the ground, the little critter that was facing him goes up, puts one foot up on him,
That's
and
right.
then just urinates. Okay.
Ah, piss face. Ah,
It teabags him.
yeah. Bloop.
All right. Kings,
Fade.
go ahead.
Now that I've taken my card, though, I can't have another one up my sleeve then. Right?
Yes. You can put that
You
back.
still have one up your sleeve,
Yep.
right?
So you can still interrupt
Interrupt.
somebody and do something else too.
So
Like when they go to attack more animals, and you can fire again or something.
I've
reload.
got him grappled, right?
Yes, you have him grappled.
I just basically, I'm assuming that in one hand I still have my staff.
Yeah.
Because I'm always carrying my staff.
Yeah.
So just plunk.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Roll.
So as a
You don't have fighting, right?
no, not fighting.
So it'd be an agility check, but -4
8,
because you don't have the skill.
Oh,
8 minus 4 is 4.
Nice. Perfect. You hit. Go ahead and roll your damage, which is strength plus whatever the club is. Probably 1d6.
That's what I got.
Toughness is a 6, so you bonk and it's like clunk, and you see his comb like, and he's like, ow. So you didn't do a wound to him, but came close. You got to beat his toughness.
All right.
All right. So that was kings, queens, jacks, 10s, 9s, 8, 7.
I have an 8.
Okay, 8. What do you do?
Oh, I'm hitting him again.
Okay.
Yeah, more like that.
A little harder, though.
Ooh, I missed.
Okay. Roll a d6.
No, I'm gonna spend a penny.
Oh, you're spending a penny. Good.
5.
There you go.
All right.
So I was like, roll d6. If you roll a 1, you hit Flogmeester.
12 total.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Whoa, whoa, watch that penis. Boom.
You say wash my penis?
No, well, maybe after this.
So you're like, conk, ow. No, like this. Conk. And he's out. He's knocked out.
Yeah, I like that. Good job.
Yeah.
You're going to be killed.
So
Unalive.
we can pretty much go out of rounds. Pretty much the rest of the fight, you guys are just going to lay waste to the ones that didn't get attacked by the animals. So,
We're trying to make sure we at least keep that guy and some other guy alive.
yeah,
You know.
you can, there's a couple you can keep alive. The 2 guys that were attacked by the gruz, not
Yeah, they're
much
done.
left of them.
Yeah.
The guy who's attacked by the scary ass mother, you can collect his pieces, put them somewhere, and then one of the other guys got pretty much chewed up.
Yeah.
So there
There's
is
still
Marmot
the
Chick.
guy that was left in the longhouse. He
Yeah,
just got knocked
there's
out.
Marmot Chick and that guy.
The frog dude.
Yeah. So you can
Now, can I use my streetwise since I have bounty hunting and see? Because I do have that bounty hunter.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
He takes exotic animals and then resells them at a higher price, not even caring about the animals. So he mistreats them. He'll sell violent animals to somebody who's stupid and wants it for a pet for their kid. He'll sell them. As long as they get the money, he doesn't care.
Right.
And if it's a animal worth something, he will soak every dime he can out of it. So Miss Priss is like a show dog.
Got you.
So he was like, I'll just sell it to the highest bidder. Screw that guy. He'll never find me.
Wrong.
And he's been looking, or people have been looking for him for a long time.
Okay.
And he treats the animals badly, you'll find out, because he feels they're inferior to Tizzants because we're made up of multiple animals. They're just one. Inferior.
I agree with that. I mean, that's a terrible thing to say.
So you get him,
Don't listen to him,
and
Miss Press.
you guys have Miss Priss. You can gather up him and the other guy. The other
I'm gonna
animals pretty
search for other stuff there too if he's got any funds laying around.
No, not really. Not here. This is his funds are probably stored somewhere else. This is where he conducts business. So what would have happened if you guys were buying that guy? Come in, take your money, give you the animal, leave a couple of his guys here. He would go immediately to wherever his main hideout is or whatever city he's at, deposit those clams, and then come back for the next sale.
So we will
never keeps
interrogate the
anything.
other guy. Where's the boss's headquarters?
He doesn't know. Nobody's allowed
He
there.
doesn't. Oh, only him.
Only him.
All right.
That's why they stay behind to guard the animals.
All right. Well, is there any animals that you're a wrangler? Any of these animals need to go someplace special, or
You want, where's those
They
slugs?
all
at?
need to go someplace. Dandruff.
Yeah. Some of the animals, like the scary ass mother and the gruz, they look like just wild animals. So you can either take them somewhere like a zoo or just let them
Sanctuary.
Huh?
or just let them loose?
Like a sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
Thank you, Quasimodo.
Okay.
So yeah, you could find, and you probably know where there's sanctuaries for animals like that, which would be like a zoo that treats them well. So, or they can be, if you're afraid.
What kind of zoo would have a crazy mother in it? That's hilarious. Ah, screw you! Ah,
But if they're really wild, maybe it's best to just release them back.
We do know where the
Yeah, I was gonna say there's other
a
ones.
whole
are.
bunch of screen. Oh, this is like the wild frontier. Yeah,
That's just like, well,
it's not like, oh, I found a tiger. In this world, it's like, better put it back.
Right.
well, we'll just tell that one. It's like, hey, we know where some of your buddies are at. We'll take you and you can join their tribe. How's that?
And he bolts out the door.
Okay, well,
They
bye.
find their own way. The gruz does kind of like turn, and it looks really scary looking. And as it does, it kind of walks towards you and just kind of rubs its leg against you, and then heads out the back door of the longhouse.
Bye-bye.
So it leaves. But you kind of get this feeling, if you ever meet that particular gruz again, he might remember you. So some of the slogs just kind of wander off.
Where's those slugs at that you made friends with?
Well, as you guys come out and take these guys to the hoopty and load them in the trunk, basically, those 4 slogs are kind of like grazing, and they look up and just start moving your way.
Yeah, we can put the other animals on them and get them somewhere safe.
That's what I would do. That's a good idea.
So
They can keep up with us, can't they?
depends on how much cake you give your slogs, but they'll be able to follow you.
All right, we'll do that.
No nitro
I
this
give cake
time.
to my slog bullets. Boy, that's great. I want piercing.
So basically, you guys gather up everything, head back to Flume. As you get to Silk, you notice the hospital in quarantine. Second floor is quarantine. The first floor is reserved for all the SWAT team members.
Way to go.
My best work ever.
So, oh, and before you leave, you could probably pee all over the hideout,
Yeah.
and then
Keep everything else from
I
going
even
bad.
I was here.
I'll even wee on the guy's corpse. Hey.
yeah, there you go. And if you really wanted to, you
Yeah,
could like
you've been holding it for a while.
Yeah.
Scoitch, you could and burn it to the ground.
Don't look, Miss Press. I gotta do something for a second.
I'll go with you.
So yeah, you burn the hideout down. The body's inside. Whatever. You guys get back to.
Now the question is, do we give he's a bounty on him. Do we give him to the big boss, or do we give him the other guys? Or maybe we can get him to come. He'll probably just
turn him into the authorities.
Well, we got to give some to the big boss so he can have something for his holiday.
His
birthday.
Oh.
So we give the main guy or we give the henchman?
Well, you know the main guy is wanted dead or alive.
Oh, well, perfect.
Big bite. She lifts up the cage with that
thing that they
That-
were
The
gonna
monkey
sell.
thing.
Yeah, whatever it was. What?
Oh, so we can give it along with Miss Prince.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, and the bandit guy.
Oh, there you go.
All right, and we'll say, well, now if you tell us where the money is, then we'll try and negotiate your safety.
If not, you're probably going to get chopped in half.
Well, I don't know where the money is.
No,
that's
the leader.
Oh, Marmot.
Yeah.
He's like,
Intimidate. I can intimidate him.
Don't make me pee on you.
probably won't have to once he sees Snott's McDump.
I got 5.
he kind of resists. He's like, well, let me think about it.
Okay. You think about it real quick.
So you guys get up to Snott's McDump's
Yeah.
place, walk in the door. Jeeves,
No balloons this time.
Okay.
we don't need those kind of birthday balloons. Jeeves is like, oh, you're back just in time. He's been expecting his present. It should be arriving any moment now, and you're perfect timing.
Yep. Ha ha ha.
You ready to go now?
Oh, he's going to be so happy.
Yep.
So
So
he
are
takes-
we.
I tell Jeeves, I was like, look, we had played 200 clams, but this guy's got a stash, but he won't say where it's at. Maybe we can get it out of him beforehand.
I have just the plan.
Okay.
So he's like, follow me to the birthday celebration. Oh, you got him another animal. He'll love it. You walk in.
Which one was that?
That was
A little monkey thing that they.
Oh, yeah, in the cage. I forgot about that.
So you guys go, and in through the big double doors, you open into a room, and it's like party central. There's a bunch of horks in here. There's some other people. You're like, oh look, they put up streamers,
I'll do NPC number 8.
but those are intestines.
Yeah, I'm going to say those are
Not good.
intestines.
So they've decorated with some of the skulls of their enemies and things like that, but they're having a party. You see a big cake for Snott's McDump, and he's sitting at the head of the table. Just big Snott's McDump, that big, mean-looking
I'm going to
pork.
put him up here.
Okay.
Hold on.
Get that cock out of here.
There he is.
What a cock monkey.
Other way.
There he is. There he is. So just imagine that guy with his armor and the paper happy birthday hat with the little pom-pom on the top.
Yep.
The little
And
tiara that says birthday boy.
Yeah, and he's got the little thing. Every once in a while, he just blows on it. And he still has that look on his face. But when you walk in, he kind of looks over.
Hey!
He's like, hey.
Happy birthday.
Got something here for you.
Your butler Jeeves made sure we got it.
Yep.
I gotta let you go, sweetie. Oh, I know, I love you too, but this is your new owner. Here you go.
Here's your dad.
He looks, and when she sees him, she basically, oh, screw you. She jumps right into his lap. And he's like, oh, Miss Press, boo, 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 boo. My little boo, boo. You're
Like my dad with his little
Yeah.
dog Boo.
Yeah. And she's licking him, and he's loving it. And you see him like,
Everyone goes, oh.
yeah, all these horks in the room covered in blood and pus. Oh. So as they're like, oh, and he's like, yeah, I'm so happy you're here. And Jeeves is like, well, it's a good thing you mentioned that, sir. She was almost not here. And he's like, and he got oh, boo, boo. What do you mean? He's like, well, I have some good news and some bad news. And he's like, what's the bad news? She was taken on her route here and dog napped.
Who would be with the body of the...
Well, he's
conscious. He just got knocked out. We got him right there. I got him in.
and he's
there you
like,
go.
but the good news is, these fellow warriors, the mighty brave souls that helped relocate the splat infestation, have brought her back safely to you.
That's right, boss.
Oh, that's really nice. And in fact, they brought another present that you may like as a pet. The cage. Where's the cage? And he's like, oh, it's a cute little monkey. Come here. And he's got Miss Priss in this arm and the monkey thing in this arm. And the monkey's like, and he like takes the little paper birthday hat and puts on the monkey and puts the little tiara. Another little tiara on his head. And he's like, oh, I'm the happiest hork in the world. Oh, no, you're not, sir. And he's like, what do you mean? Well, they brought you a third gift.
That's right.
He's like, what could make me happier than this? What is it? And he's like, would you like to tell him?
Well, yeah, we'd love to.
These are the miscreants who were responsible.
They took your poor puppy.
Always wanted at his feet, and
he's got a whole bunch of clams hidden away from all the other animals he's stolen and tortured over the years. We're gonna find them. Yeah. He thinks you can
clams are the tortured animals.
The clams. We freed the animals. We freed the animals. Yeah.
Again.
Oh. Well, you know, we're a little. It wasn't before they got their revenge though. On the rest of his crew. Yeah, they ripped a bunch of them apart. Pretty awesome.
But these two lived?
Well, yeah. we kept them alive for you.
For your enjoyment, sir.
And I peed in their hideout.
Then we lit it on fire.
Actually, and I peed in their fire hideout. We set it on fire. He's like, nice touch. And he's like, all right. Well, my friends, where are your clams? And he uses his intimidate, which
it was like
D12 plus 4. And you see Marmoset or Marmachick.
I knew it. Lays an egg.
Marmachick kind of like looks at him. He's like, "What's the matter, chicken?"
Get him! Oh.
I wouldn't throw it at him.
And as the guy looks, you see he's like, sir. Jesus like, there's a puddle forming, but it's not raining. I'm not sure what's going on. He's like, I do. And he reaches down with his massive hand, grabs him by the collar, pulls him up. And he's like, where are your clams? He's like, what'll I do? What'll happen if I tell you? He's like, you'll die quick.
Or it can be totally drawn out.
Okay, well, the address is 412 South Street.
Am I writing it down?
Yeah. He basically gives out an address in the city. Mm-hmm. And he's like, that's where they're all stashed. And he's like, oh, thank you. I lied.
Thank you, I lied. Yeah, do something about it.
Yeah. And he basically kind of throws him back down on the ground. Him and the other guy.
Yeah. Pinata!
He's like, excellent idea. The party favors are here. And he's like, I want you two to sit right here.
Watch Daddy work.
So basically, if you guys want to stay, it is the most violent birthday party you have ever seen.
Well, we got 3 or 4 more in the wagon, so I'll bring them in. Yep. Hey, don't worry, we got more. Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Pieces of them.
Yeah, there's pieces of them. So yeah, basically.
Will you sign the other side of my helmet?
He'll sign the other side.
I can tell you right now.
Did you take the helmet off this time?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
No.
Oh, he's like, hey, would you sign the other side? Whack! You missed most of the party.
I don't know.
And then he signs the other side. Still love you, Snottz. Oh, it says still love you, Snottz and Miss Priss.
And Miss Priss. A little pev.
So.
Little blood and paw.
A little bloody paw print right there.
Nene probably wouldn't actually be around because he has the hindrance of greedy. So when he hears the address, he's probably
going after it.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. So you sneak out.
Yep.
Snottz has a blast. He has a wonderful party. He's the happiest hork. I'm the happiest hork in the world.
Happiest hork in the world.
Are there any animal sanctuaries? Because the slugs followed us and the other critters were in the trunk of the hoop.
Yeah, there are a couple animal sanctuaries like zoos that keep things like that are very good at treating them well. You also know the slogs. There is a stable or a livery stable in town
Made of livers.
that takes random
So
slogs.
yeah, while the party's
Hang on
going
a minute.
on,
Hang on a minute.
Actually, you know that the remember the last one you did where you had the slog rustlers?
yeah.
That ranch will
With the
easily
big giant one, yeah.
that ranch will easily take those slogs off.
I mean,
your
do we
hands.
need? We don't even have. Do we have slogs? I don't-
You don't. So I mean, you could keep them for your own
Well, we
run.
got those
Hang on a
four,
minute, we
the two
still got-
slogs that were hanging out with.
Yeah.
The slogs that came with us from.
There was four of them.
Yeah, well, we could each have them out.
There was two.
There was 2 that were tied up in the front, and there was a couple more in the longhouse,
The
right?
2 that you let go, and they wandered off and came back. So there was 4 altogether, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Anyway.
So, okay, that
Can
was
I name
Birthday
mine?
Present Panic.
Yay! So I want to get that hoopty. I want hoopty.
I'll have to get the clams. That's it for us tonight, folks. We are the Rockin' Tour Society.